Yeah, that'll be awesome. Because my server keeps going in and out. I keep connecting and disconnecting. So
okay, yeah, we'll just video it, and then I will send out. I'll put it as a YouTube link. I'll send it out after the call. So, all right. So this is our
awesome.
test client. So when we are entering income, as you guys know, you'll go to the entry exit screen. So this is where, say for instance, we're putting this client in the program today. Okay. So I've got his entry exit there. We'll just start it over so you guys can see what that looks like. But so say he's entering today, we're going to put him in now. All right, so then this screen will pop up. This is called your HUD assessment screen. On this screen is where we will enter income. As you guys know, all these data fields need to be filled in if we can. Preferably would like to have all of them filled in and no blanks. If the client is just enrolled like in a rapid rehousing program but isn't housed yet, leave the move-in part blank until they move in. We are going to go ahead and focus on the income. So down here, it shows us the monthly income, okay? A lot of the ones I've been seeing lately, so say for instance, this gentleman had Social Security income. He had it in January, then he lost it in June 30th of 2021, okay? I would be seeing another Social Security. I'll show you what I was seeing. Trying to explain it the best way I can. So some of them I am seeing like this. It's saying, yes, they're receiving income, but there's no monthly income entered. Okay, so that's the first problem we're seeing. So say, for instance, that he's receiving $1,000. The next problem I'm seeing is that when we are entering in this new income here for the new start date, we are going back into this SSI one down here and putting no. So it's looking like this. The reason that's a problem is because it's saying that they've never received income from SSI throughout this whole period. Okay. So if somebody has income and then it ends or they lose it, make sure that we keep that receiving income source to yes. It will always be yes. If they're not receiving it anymore, they will have a start date and an end date. Okay. But it will always say right here that they're receiving income, even if the income ended. If we change this to say no, then we're not going to get credit for his income increase of, it was the 808, now it's $1,000. Okay, so it's very important we do that. I'm also seeing down here when we do total monthly income that this isn't getting updated. So for this client, it's been updated for the $1,000 right here. But sometimes I'm still seeing, this 808 from before, or I'm seeing, different numbers here. So when you go ahead and do the income up here, make sure that you change the total down here. And my lights are flickering, just so you guys know. We've had some ice today, so if I lose you, that's what happened. But see how this goes. So, and then of course, make sure you always hit the bottom, save and exit. And then the final thing that I'm seeing with income that's been a little messed up is we need to make sure that our HUD verification is always completed and there's a green check mark. So here, you guys see how it's got that red triangle? That means that we don't have information in one of the fields. So you would just click this, find out what field is incomplete, because not receiving alimony, so we're gonna hit save and exit. Then that check mark will show up right there, okay? Receiving $1,000 right now, so. Also for income, where here it says income from any source, you need to make sure that you change this to say yes. And then all of his fields should be correct on income, okay? Does anybody have any questions on that? Okay.
No.
Okay. And I will send this out to you on the video so we can make sure that everybody's got access to that. I guess I'll open up the floor now for questions from you guys. Have you guys had any issues this past month or have any questions that you want to discuss today? You guys are quiet today. That's good. I have noticed we are doing a lot better filling out all the HUD assessments. That's great. We've had a lot less data errors the last couple months. You guys are doing an awesome job there. Sometimes we're having some issues with that housing move-in date we talked about. So for this client, say that he found his housing on the 25th. I would need to go back into his entry and then put that move-in date right here. So just make yourself a note. If you've got a client who has not been moved in yet, when they do move in, you need to go back in and put that in there, please. Any other questions, comments, concerns? All right, guys. Well, you know how to get a hold of me if you need to. I will schedule a call for March. And I guess we'll just talk to you then. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.